I wrote 3 major works. I always think of writing them for Bruce, but it is for the Schubert Club. Primarily, I set those 3 works apart from almost everything else I wrote. And I've talked about this before. There was something in writing for the audience that came to the Schubert Club, the audience that the Schubert Club had fostered, that was just much more challenging than writing, I don't know, for Minnetonka Golf Course or something silly. And interesting to me, Virginia Woolf, the Andrei Expedition, and
Chekhov.
Which one?
The Chekhov.
Oh yeah. But all 3 of them for me are connected. They're all of them. The protagonist is dead at the end. It's really a peek into their private lives, into Virginia's diary, into what Elizabeth said to her sister and Chekhov to his wife. They're all serious. There's not much fun stuff in it, although there's some humor. They're really over here. And the other, I think there are now 8 other cycles. They're over here. And it has to do with, well, partly Bruce, the audiences of the Schubert Club, which I've known from almost the beginning of my stay here. And also the fact that Bruce gave me great singers to write for. I mean, to write for von Stade, for Håkan Hagegård, the original commission that turned into Virginia Woolf started out as a cycle that was going to be written for Jessie Norman, oddly enough, coincidentally speaking. She wasn't going to make it for that year, so he said, how about Beverly Sills? I said, well, okay, but she got sick or something, and he finally offered me Janet Baker. It is incredible for a composer at that time. I had never written for anybody who lived outside of Minnesota. Wow. But that was just then when I started to feel like I am a member of this community. I belong here. This is where I want to live and I want to work.
And the quality of performers.
Well, you don't get any better than the kind of artists that the Schubert Club has brought. Yeah. Interesting. This season at the Dallas Opera, you have a poster, as a matter of fact, in your office. I didn't know it was here, of the Aspirin Papers. Yeah. It was a piece I wrote 25 years ago. Bruce was there with a lot of Minnesotans. I didn't know he had the poster here. But it's being done this year in Dallas, and it's being done by 2 artists I think you've just had here, or have it, Susan Graham and Nathan Gunn. Yeah. And I don't know that I would have even known who those people were if they had been here one time or another.
Wow.